Hi guys, what's up? It's Alex here, and today we're here with another episode of Nascar 2011, and we're in career mode, race 3 of the season from Las Vegas. How are we going to fare in this race? This time we qualified on second position on the grid, not getting the greatest start in the world. You can see Jeff Gordon getting an almighty start and already pulling way into the lead, meaning he's got the big advantage even though we only qualified side by side with each other. He's got a monster start, meaning that he is out in the lead by quite some distance now. And now we're going to try and get the distance. No, we hit into the back of him. Not really meaning to, but I think we actually hit him a bit harder than we wanted to there. And now trying to go around the outside of him. And we're going to get the move done. It's going to be risky trying to go around the outside here. I think we're actually stuck onto the back of Jeff Gordon's car now, because we're going to hit the car slightly there, and then that bounces us off the car. And actually a bit of contact as we try and go for the lead here. We're leading the race now, and we're going into turn 1. But Jeff Gordon turns into the corner, gets me super sideways, and loses me a couple of positions there, down to third position now. And that was very, very crazy what just happened there. Jeff Gordon just going a bit slow into turn 1, and then we made contact and ended me going sideways. But pretty crazy. I enjoyed it though. It was quite interesting to see how that turned out. But we got the drift going, and we got up to third position still, so that's alright. If we finish in third position, that'll still be an amazing race for us. We'll score a lot of good points towards the championship, and obviously points mean prizes. So if we get to the top 12 in the championship, and maybe score a win or two throughout the season, it will mean that we'll be in the chase, and we might even be higher at the chase than we expect. But the aim for me is just to get into the chase and then see what happens from there. But you can see here Gordon and Johnson really pulling away quite a bit at the moment here, and that just shows how fast they really are. And pretty interesting to see how fast the Hendrick cars were here, and Chevrolet in general were really fast around this Las Vegas Speedway track. And you can see they're getting a bit wide and hitting the wall, a bit unfortunate, not really wanting to do that, but you know, you can accidentally scrape a couple of walls around here and it shouldn't matter too much. But when we come around to finish this lap, we'll be nearly at a third race distance. And but it looks so crazy that these two Hendrick cars out front are going so fast, and this me and the Chevrolet is doing better than expected, which is obviously a good thing. And also Jeff Burton is the car behind us, so the top 4 cars are all Chevrolets, showing that Chevrolet are pretty strong around here. So yeah, we're just gone to lap 5, so we're about to a third race distance here, and we still haven't really gained any time to Jeff Gordon, so it looks like we're going to be sticking in third position. But there is Jeff Burton, he's going for the move. No, he just backs out going to the last couple of turns. But no, he's going around the outside, he might have to run on the outside, he might not, who knows. Jeff Burton's trying it out here to maybe get up to third position, and obviously for him that would be a great result. I don't know whether he qualified, but he didn't qualify up there in the top 3. And a pretty lucky start here for him, but we hit the wall, and this is going to really help Jeff Burton. Might he go up the inside? No, he just hasn't got much room down the inside, so we keep our third position. But we're going nearly at half race distance here, and the fact that Jeff Burton is so close is going to be a risky one, because he's always very consistent throughout all the races. On the game and in real life, Jeff Burton is very consistent throughout the race. He never really puts a foot wrong, so Jeff Burton's going to be right here at the end of this race on this game, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him maybe get the third position from us. And really for us, it's just going to be about trying to get into the top 5 at the end of this race. And I know we're already in the top 3, but I think we might lose some positions going towards the end of this race. But I'm definitely still thinking about doing live commentaries on these. I'd really have value if people could leave some comments down in the comment section whether you'd like to see live commentaries over these. But I'm enjoying this series nonetheless. Whatever we do with this series, I'm still really enjoying it. I'm loving this game. It's actually probably my most played game over the last couple of weeks, and I really enjoyed it. And I thought about putting it on my main channel, but it's like, nah, I don't think many people would enjoy it. And this channel is more of a variety. I mean, we've got the league, and now we've got a load of previews coming on this channel. Overall, I'm just trying to post gameplays that I like more. And obviously I like watching real life races, so why not do a preview of them. And we can see here this is a pretty fast lap. We're catching up to the back of Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson here, so we might actually be able to win this race if we put in some good laps here. We can see we pulled out a good 1.2 second gap to Jeff Burton behind us, so this is all going very smoothly here. But you can see here after a couple of bits of contact with Jeff Gordon, he is now our rival, which is obviously not a good thing, because when Jeff Gordon gets mad, he gets a bit mad, as we saw in Phoenix last year at the end of the season. I think it was when him and Clint Boyer had a bit of a coming together, and that all boiled down to a bit of a crash and then a fight. But we don't want that to happen in the game, obviously, and hopefully it won't happen. Hopefully they haven't put that in the game. But anyway, we're getting the slipstream on Jeff Gordon, and just getting a bit sideways, meaning we couldn't get the position now down the inside. Bit more contact, very brutal overtake from me there. And I know we weren't exactly friends at the start of this race, me and Jeff Gordon. I think we had a bit of contact in a previous race, and whoa, once again contact. And Jeff Gordon is really going to hate me after this race. I've been hitting him and the wall quite a bit, and who knows, we might be able to get back this second position, who knows, but it looks like Jimmy Johnson has won this race. Now we're going down the inside of Jeff Gordon, getting second position with 3 laps to go. Are we going to get the move done on Jimmy Johnson? I don't know. It's just about a second gap to Jimmy Johnson here. I don't think we're going to be able to get it done, unfortunately. But I do hope to rack up some sort of win throughout this whole year. It did look like here at some points at this Las Vegas Speedway I might be able to get the win, but really Jimmy Johnson's got the pace on me here, and going around to 2 laps to go any second now, it looks like he will get the position and he will probably get the win. But I would not get too disappointed myself, but we do hit the wall and lose second position, now down to 3rd place. Disappointing after such a great start to that sort of, you know, middle stint of the race, I suppose you want to say there. We're now back down to 3rd. We're going around the outside of Jeff Gordon. Is he going to come up and hit us, maybe take us out, a bit of revenge? No, and there's a bit more contact as we're rubbing onto the back straight away once again. Much contact with Jeff Gordon throughout this whole race. It's kind of funny how however hard I try, I'm still ended up hitting the same person. And rubbing is racing, and especially in NASCAR. And you can see there, trying to get around Jeff Gordon, I just hit the wall, and that puts us onto the white flag lap with Jeff Gordon really fast. But look at this, Jeff Burton just storms through the field and is now up into 2nd position. What a crazily great move by Jeff Burton there. He moved himself up from about 4th or 5th up to 2nd position. You can see there Jeff Gordon lost a heap of positions after running side by side with me going through the final corner here. 1 lap ago, but we have got the fastest lap in this race. That is a good thing. But Jimmy Johnson is going to completely demolish the whole field and win this race, and we nearly got overtaken by one more Montoya right at the end there, but Montoya just keeps his cool and keeps his 4th position. But Montoya obviously putting in a good result there. But that was a pretty interesting race. I enjoyed that one. A bit of contact with Gordon throughout, but I didn't really mean to do that. And yeah, enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next episode, guys. I think the next race is Bristol, and that's definitely going to be an exciting one. But another great top 3 result from me on the board, and I'm hoping that the next race is going to be as good. But we'll see. Here's the championship standings right here, and hopefully it's been an interesting one, up to 5th in the standings, which is really good. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.